Have you ever had that subtle feeling that the history we've been taught is missing vital pieces? From whispers of lost civilizations to rumors of hidden archives, our world seems filled with clues that there's more to our collective past than mainstream accounts reveal. What if vital truths about our origins, spiritual potential, and technological possibilities have been buried or deliberately obscured? In this journey, we'll explore what might be concealed and why it matters to us all. Across different continents, we find puzzling traces of advanced engineering in ancient times. Monolithic stones weighing tons fit so precisely that even a sheet of paper can't slip between them. Temples align perfectly with celestial events, suggesting knowledge far beyond simple stargazing. Could these feats be random coincidences? Or do they point to a deeper cosmic understanding, once widespread but now largely forgotten? Official sources often label such notions fringe, yet the evidence remains, challenging standard timelines. It's not merely the size of ancient structures like the pyramids in Egypt, Machu Picchu's terraces in Peru, or the megalithic temples of Malta that amazes us. It's their mathematical precision and alignment with the stars. In many cases, these monuments were built with surprising speed or methods that modern engineers still can't fully replicate. Legends from indigenous cultures describe how knowledge was handed down by sky beings or divine instructors, granting early humanity an almost mystical mastery of natural energies. Scholars who champion alternative history propose that these civilizations may have harnessed electromagnetic fields or acoustic resonance to move massive stones effortlessly. While official archaeology maintains more conventional explanations, the sheer scope of these achievements fuels ongoing debate. Perhaps the real puzzle is how certain groups across the globe developed similarly complex techniques without contact. This interconnectedness hints at a unified set of teachings that transcended oceans and mountains, suggesting a grand, long-lost heritage. Moreover, ancient texts from Mesopotamia, India, and Mesoamerica speak of cycles of rise and fall, like the Vedic concept of the yugas or the Mayan calendar's cosmic timeline. In these philosophies, civilization isn't a simple uphill climb, but a repeating wave of enlightenment and decline. If we consider the possibility that advanced societies thrived millennia before recorded history, we might see our known story as just one snapshot in a grand cosmic drama. This idea may explain how ancient people achieved feats modern science still struggles to interpret. Beyond physical structures, countless cultural traditions reference inner wisdom and spiritual mastery. Ancient scrolls mention heightened states of consciousness, energy centers in the human body, and even telepathic practices. Over centuries, many of these teachings were excluded from mainstream doctrine. Some say this omission wasn't accidental but deliberate, ensuring that direct, transformative insight remained locked away. Yet fragments endure, revealing glimpses of a more enlightened age. Various mystical traditions, like the Gnostics, Essenes, and certain Himalayan sects, emphasized individual empowerment and direct experience of the divine. They taught that true spiritual evolution comes from understanding one's inner reality and connection to the cosmos. Such teachings often clashed with rigid power structures that sought external authority, while official religious institutions sometimes adopted selected themes. The deeper messages of self-realization and cosmic unity were downplayed. In the Middle East, fragments of ancient texts discovered near the Dead Sea and in Nag Hammadi, Egypt, have ignited new debates. Scholars found passages suggesting that early followers of certain spiritual paths believed in reincarnation, personal ascension, or the unmediated ability to commune with higher realms. If such practices had become widely accepted, the religious and political landscapes of the ancient world might have evolved very differently. Modern spiritual seekers and open-minded scholars now re-examine these lost or suppressed scriptures. Their translations reveal references to universal consciousness, sacred geometry, and vibrational healing. In many ways, these teachings mirror aspects of Eastern philosophies like yoga or Taoism, suggesting a global tapestry of spiritual science. Perhaps if these concepts had circulated freely, our collective worldview might be far more holistic, integrating both material and metaphysical dimensions of life. At times, glimpses of this wisdom surface unexpectedly. Near-forgotten rituals in remote villages, obscure chants preserved by hidden communities, or coded references in medieval manuscripts all point to an undercurrent of universal truths. These pockets of knowledge may hold keys to understanding our own potential as human beings and the real nature of the universe that surrounds us. Centuries ago, certain councils and assemblies determined which texts, gospels, or philosophies would define official religions. Alternative views were deemed heretical, sometimes leading to book burnings or even capital punishment. While some argue these gatherings merely sought unity, others see evidence of selective editing. What if critical knowledge about human divinity or universal laws was swept aside, limiting our collective awareness for centuries? Even today, only fragments of these banned writings remain. The most cited example is the Council of Nicaea in 325 CE, often described as a turning point in Christian history. Presided over by Emperor Constantine, it aimed to standardize doctrine and quell internal disputes. However, some historians claim political motives influenced which beliefs were upheld and which were suppressed. Non-conforming texts, like certain Gnostic Gospels, vanished or circulated secretly, shaping a far narrower version of Christianity. People who clung to alternative teachings risked persecution. Though official records of such councils exist, there's ample room for speculation about informal decisions made behind closed doors. Did participants have personal or political agendas? Were they aware of esoteric concepts that they intentionally sidelined? Many questions remain unanswered, fueling ongoing debate. Over the centuries, this pattern repeated in various forms. Religious institutions consolidated power by defining acceptable dogma, while unapproved writings were hidden or lost. In medieval Europe, secret knowledge occasionally surfaced in esoteric groups like the Cathars, who practiced a spiritual tradition that clashed with the established church. Their eventual eradication illustrates how threatening radical spiritual ideas were to mainstream authority. Even outside Europe, faith systems worldwide show signs of official revision. From the editing of ancient Vedic texts to the marginalization of shamanic traditions, countless examples point to a universal theme. Controlling the narrative often meant controlling the people. Today, scholars and independent researchers comb through ancient libraries and recently discovered scrolls to piece together what was once set aside. Every rediscovered fragment or newly translated codex challenges the official version of events. As these stories emerge, people question whether we've only seen a fraction of our spiritual legacy. Could unlocking these lost teachings expand our sense of purpose, consciousness, and potential? Nikola Tesla's revolutionary ideas hinted at a world powered freely by the Earth's own resonance. Some say he was on the brink of revealing zero-cost energy and wireless global power transmission. Mysteriously, key documents vanished after his death, fueling rumors that powerful interests stifled his breakthroughs. Could these lost inventions have reshaped modern society? While skeptics scoff at conspiracy theories, the Tesla story remains one of the most compelling cases of possibly suppressed technology. Tesla's life was a whirlwind of genius and financial struggle. He secured numerous patents that transformed modern engineering, AC electricity, radio technology, remote control systems, and more. Yet his most ambitious endeavors, like the Wardenclyffe Tower project, never fully materialized. Wardenclyffe aimed to broadcast wireless power worldwide, a concept so radical that potential investors, including J.P. Morgan, allegedly withdrew, a support once they grasped how it might disrupt profitable energy monopolies. When Tesla died in 1943, the US government seized his papers under the Alien Property Custodian, despite him being a US citizen. Many documents were later released, but rumors linger that the most groundbreaking designs remained classified. Some conspiracy theorists suggest these designs prove so advanced they could destabilize economies reliant on conventional power. Others believe they might have been tested in secret laboratories hidden from public scrutiny. Though these claims remain unverified, the enigma surrounding Tesla persists. His lesser-known experiments delved into high-frequency resonance and what he called cosmic energy. Tesla believed the universe brims with free energy, waiting to be tapped. Had he succeeded, we might see a world without massive power lines, expensive infrastructure, or the environmental toll of fossil fuels. At the time, society wasn't prepared to absorb such a paradigm shift, and powerful figures likely feared a collapse of lucrative energy markets. Tesla's story embodies the broader theme. Revolutionary knowledge that threatens existing power structures often faces fierce resistance. Whether from corporate greed, political forces, or sheer disbelief, boundary-pushing ideas can be ridiculed or buried. Yet the mere possibility of free and clean energy continues to inspire modern inventors and open-minded researchers who see Tesla not just as a historical genius, but as a harbinger of what might still be possible. Legends speak of hidden vaults beneath major institutions, from the Vatican to obscure private collections. Ancient scrolls, maps of forgotten lands, or evidence of older civilizations may be locked away, unseen by the public. Authorities claim such materials are merely safeguarded, but critics counter, if these treasures contradict official history or theology, why reveal them? The rumor mill surges whenever a leaked document suggests we only see the tip of an enormous iceberg of restricted knowledge. The Vatican's secret archives, despite their ominous name, are said to hold an extensive array of documents, church correspondence, state papers, and centuries of records. While portions are accessible to qualified scholars, the archives remain closed off to general public scrutiny. Skeptics wonder if hidden catacombs house heretical gospels, suppressed scientific treatises, or accounts of supernatural phenomena. Official representatives dismiss such claims as fanciful, yet the secrecy feeds an endless stream of speculation. Elsewhere, rumors persist of private societies collecting rare artifacts or hoarding relics with the potential to reshape modern understanding. Some believe secret societies or think tanks have consolidated these items for their own research, harnessing advanced concepts while leaving the masses in ignorance. Occasionally, partial truths escape, a misplaced scroll found in a dusty library, or an ancient artifact quietly sold at an auction. Such discoveries rekindle debate over what else might remain unseen. On a broader scale, governments worldwide maintain classified archives, whether for national security or other undisclosed reasons. A fraction of this secrecy likely conceals routine military or diplomatic matters, but a more intriguing possibility arises when people suspect the concealment of stunning archaeological finds or proof of lost eras. Conspiracy theorists contend that official channels systematically bury evidence that doesn't align with established narratives. In our digital age, leaks and hacks occasionally glimpse behind the curtain of secrecy. Still, truly transformative documents remain elusive. The notion that institutions large and small could be hoarding explosive information underscores a common theme: controlling the past can control the present. If indeed there are archives that reveal humans once had advanced spiritual or technological know-how, releasing that data might upend worldviews, power balances, and even faith systems in ways we can barely imagine. Today's world offers no shortage of conspiracy theories, from undisclosed aerial phenomena to hush-hush government labs. Certain whistleblowers claim their revelations about alternative propulsion or exotic energy sources have been systematically silenced. Technology giants, intelligence agencies, and global finance structures may all play a part. While some rumors spiral into pure fantasy, others have enough credible testimonies or leaked documents to raise eyebrows, suggesting hidden truths lie under careful watch. High-profile leaks, like the Edward Snowden disclosures, show governments do conduct large-scale secret operations. Though those revelations focused on surveillance, they fueled broader suspicion. If extensive monitoring was kept hidden, what else might remain undisclosed? Some whistleblowers speak of suppressed biomedical advancements or even classified interactions with phenomena beyond conventional science. As official agencies swiftly debunk or discredit such accounts, the public is left wondering who, if anyone, tells the full truth. In certain circles, the idea of a breakaway civilization has gained traction. a hypothetical group, decades ahead technologically, operating under the public radar. Supposedly backed by limitless black budgets, they explore hidden frontiers, while the rest of society is left with incremental innovations. Advocates of this theory highlight odd remarks from aerospace executives or cryptic references in declassified files, weaving a narrative of parallel progress. Critics argue it's a leap from scattered data points to a grand clandestine empire. Meanwhile, private corporations hold patents that never reach the market, possibly for commercial reasons or national security classifications. Patents related to advanced energy systems or anti-gravity research might be intentionally stalled. Sometimes corporate buyouts lead to shelving a competing technology. Other times, it's rumored the government steps in, citing concerns of strategic disadvantage, preventing game-changing discoveries from circulating freely. The digital revolution has given independent investigators new tools. Online sleuths analyze satellite images, track private plane movements, and scour patent databases for anomalies. Yet, the deeper they dig, the more labyrinthine the secrecy appears. This cycle of suspicion, partial leaks, and official denial keeps modern conspiracy culture alive. While not every claim stands up to scrutiny, enough unresolved evidence persists to suggest that we still don't see the entire picture of humanity's scientific and spiritual evolution. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment, being with your thoughts. If our work resonates with you, consider offering a super thanks. Join this remarkable community so you don't miss any revelations. Your engagement truly helps us delve deeper into these hidden layers of history and knowledge. Lost knowledge isn't just about technology or ancient archives. It's also about reconnecting with our own inner power. Many older traditions insisted that real enlightenment begins within, by harnessing meditation, breath control, or rituals of intention. People rediscover creative abilities that seem extraordinary by modern standards. If there has been a systematic effort to bury such teachings, the real purpose might be to keep humanity from realizing its boundless potential. Traditional spiritual systems often spoke of a universe humming with subtle energies, accessible through conscious awareness. Yogic masters, for instance, described Siddhis, special powers that could manifest through disciplined practice. Indigenous shamans worldwide harnessed healing methods tied to the Earth's frequencies. If these abilities were widespread in ancient epochs, it might challenge the materialistic worldview that dominates contemporary life. The concept of a great forgetting appears in many mythologies, suggesting humanity once lived in harmony with nature and cosmic forces, but eventually drifted into spiritual amnesia. Some interpret that as a deliberate shift orchestrated by elites or ruling classes who found it easier to govern populations that see themselves as limited. Others believe it's a natural cycle. Civilizations flourish, connect with deeper truths, then decline, losing the knowledge that once guided them. Modern seekers often feel a profound longing for connection, whether to spiritual truths, authentic communities, or genuine self-expression. They sense that beyond mass media and societal conditioning lies a vast realm of understanding. Books on energetic healing, near-death experiences, and consciousness studies enjoy growing popularity, suggesting a collective reawakening. The question is whether we can reclaim these insights without fear or censorship. If indeed powerful forces want to stifle this inner revolution, it might be because truly awakened individuals can't be easily manipulated. Freed from dogma or dependence, they create new structures aligned with cooperation, creativity, and empathy. Over time, this shift could reshape entire societies. By investigating hidden knowledge, from ancient manuscripts to advanced mental practices, we inch closer to rediscovering who we really are, beings with remarkable capacities, poised to flourish when freed from ignorance. All around us, signs point to an unfolding era of disclosure. Slowly, hidden archives open, suppressed stories leak, and individuals come forward with insider information. Each new reveal sparks deeper curiosity and demands for accountability. Are we on the brink of a mass unveiling, or will entrenched powers clamp down once more? The tide of revelation builds, hinting that when the floodgates truly open, our perception of the world and ourselves could never be the same. Recent years have seen a surge in grassroots investigations. Volunteer researchers collaborate across borders, sharing data on everything from lost cities to whistleblower interviews. The internet, despite its noise, remains a potent medium for collective fact-finding. Declassified documents pop up online, enabling citizen journalists to piece together narratives once locked away. Social media accelerates the spread of revelations, though it also spawns misinformation, making discernment more vital than ever. Behind it all lies a deeper question. If humanity gains widespread access to advanced knowledge, be it zero-point energy, ancient star maps, or transformative spiritual techniques, how might it alter our social, economic, and cultural frameworks? Traditional power structures might resist, given that new truths often destabilize established control. But if enough people unite in seeking genuine answers, no gatekeeper can fully prevent breakthroughs. Some futurists speak of an imminent consciousness shift, paralleling the large-scale change predicted by older prophecies. Whether triggered by cosmic cycles or collective human will, this shift implies a radical redefinition of reality. Historical secrets from Atlantean legends to the origins of religious symbols could come to light. Technologies that solve energy or health crises might spark unstoppable waves of reform. Societies could pivot toward more empathetic, knowledge-driven models. Ultimately, the impetus for revelation might come from within us. The more we question, learn, and share, the less feasible it becomes to maintain secrecy on a global scale. In stepping beyond fear and skepticism, we open the door to wonder and possibility. This era may test our resilience as old frameworks crumble, yet it also offers a grand invitation to embrace a new chapter in human evolution, guided by ancient echoes and modern breakthroughs merging into a luminous horizon. From puzzling monuments to whispered manuscripts, from Tesla's visionary blueprints to quiet corners of personal awakening, the story of hidden knowledge is complex yet captivating. Whether concealed by intention or neglected over time, these suppressed truths hold the power to reshape how we view ourselves and our place in the cosmos. As the tide of revelation swells, we stand at a crossroads. Will we step forward and reclaim this legacy, or allow it to remain out of reach?